This world started on one single block. Now it looks like this. I'm also playing this on my server. The IP is penguin.gg, so you can join and start your own one block island too. I've already played on this island for 24 hours straight. I have mined this one block many times, and as you can see, it has given me many cool items. I almost have full netherite armor, and because I completed all the phases, it now gives infinite random blocks. I'd say infinite random blocks is normally great, unless you have a really full inventory. So the first thing I'd like to try is to turn all of this storage, which I've kept things as organized as I possibly can. But yeah, I'd like to try and turn it into some sort of auto storage system. Hopefully that idea works okay, because then I'll be able to just infinitely mine this block and not spend ages putting stuff into chests. Yeah, I think that's a brilliant idea. But realistically, doing that will require quite a bit of stone to craft everything. I currently have this much, so what I'm going to do, I think, is make some sort of cobblestone generator. But we can smelt the stone we've got anyway. So I reckon the best spot for it is going to be right here. The player is going to stand right here and mine the blocks. Then I'm going to go with water here, lava in this spot, and it's pretty much there. This is the fully working cobblestone generator. And on my server, a cobblestone generator doesn't just generate stone, it generates ores as well, which is perfect. So I'm glad to have that out of the way. This is now not the only thing that regenerates over and over again. And now I can get to work on crafting comparators and also repeaters. It is also going to require quite a lot of hoppers, which means we're going to need quite a lot of iron. So I'm going to put these furnaces to good work. I'm going to fill up every single one of them. I'd say the only thing I'm missing is maybe a bit more coal. But on the plus side, I have got so much spruce wood that I reckon if I just turn it all into logs and then chuck that in there, yeah, that should keep it going for a bit, shouldn't it? I reckon the best spot for the auto storage is going to be underneath the one block. So I'm thinking I could expand this a little bit. I've just got to be careful. So this is the general size of the room. I'm thinking chests along here and all the redstone over in this position. And then the hoppers are going to go like this with redstone torches behind. Next, it's time for all the comparators, repeaters, and extra hoppers. So yeah, the repeaters are pretty straightforward. They just go along like this. And then the comparators go up here. I am a little bit worried that I've not got enough redstone dust. We might have to do a spot of mining. Unless I've got more in this chest, I might have quite a bit more. Let's see. Nope. No, we don't. But don't worry, because on the right, you can see we have nearly 4,000 sky coins. So if I deposit a bunch of those, I can upgrade my island generator to actually give me redstone ore. And so now whilst I mine, in theory, it should show up. And to improve that further, with slash enchant, I can also add efficiency to my pickaxe. I'm going to get fortune 3, and I'm going to get unbreaked as well. Now, we're really going to start motoring. And that means I can get all of the needed redstone down, as well as the hoppers. And at this point, I think it's ready. Everything's in position, and I'm going to start by sorting out all of the logs. Since I have quite a few of those thanks to my tree farm, so yeah, I've got as much in my inventory as I can. And then I can start adding stuff to each of the hoppers. I had a little bit of an issue with the sorter. The way redstone works in this server for lag purposes is an entire stack goes out in one tick, if that makes sense. So when the power is released, they don't go out one by one, meaning the sorter would lose whatever item it had there. But I found a way to fix it. You see, this little contraption here takes the redstone signal, pulses it into this redstone torch, which activates a dropper that has all the items, so it'll replenish it by one when that entire stack goes. Allow me to demonstrate. I put this into here, and you'll see when it goes in, the entire stack goes. As you can see, it replenished it by one. So, for example, if I put all of these items into here, notice how this dropper will go down by one, and it puts it there, and the items still make it to the barrel. So that should work absolutely fine. Admittedly, it's a little bit annoying to have to change up the redstone, but at least it is still going to work. And that might make me the only player with a traditional redstone auto sorter on the server. See, ladies and gentlemen, ISB737, I'm here to innovate. I'm not going to get put off by a few dodgy things happening here and there with the redstone, a few changes in behavior. I'll find a way to make a machine work. Well, let's be honest, compared to the people who are actually really good at redstone, I'm nowhere near their level. But making an auto sorter that will actually work, well, that's right up my street. At some point, I'll need to expand this more and more to make it bigger, but these are all the items that I've sorted. So you can see I've done a bunch of the stone types. I've done every single wood type as well. And yeah, I am quite looking forward to making the entire system bigger. Once these two saplings grow, I'll finish that wall as well. It looks a little bit out of place. But something else that we want to do on the island is the missions. Some of the missions are pretty straightforward, some not so much. Like the farming one, we just need to farm some beetroot, which isn't going to be that hard. We can literally just buy 10 beetroot seeds from the shop, then plant them all down. And I'm pretty sure somewhere in here I have bone meal. I don't know where exactly. Do I have it in the mob drops one perhaps? I might have used... No, we have got them on. We've got bone meal there. We've got bone blocks. We've got bones themselves. You name it, we have got it. So, let's grow up all of my beetroot. And then it can be harvested, and the mission can be complete. I should really harvest this entire thing, but not right now. I'll do it at a later date. Another mission is to take out 30 sheep. Now, there's a couple of different ways we could do that. We do have a few sheep in here, as you can see. But I think a better option is to go to the spawner shop and buy a sheep spawner. Then we can have that place down right here and take out sheep like this. A lot of the other missions are just doing commands. There is a really, really easy one as well, where all I have to do is craft 3 glass bottles. Easy peasy. And on a side note, I'm also going to put some cow spawners up here because they're just a great source of food, aren't they? Much better than mutton and much better than the mushroom stew I've been using. I think if I take... Yeah, we've done huntsman now. Fantastic. Got a netherite ingot for that. Hang on a minute, ladies and gentlemen. We now have full netherite armor. And yeah, I'm going to take this furnace up here and go into my storage system. How exciting. I need to add item frames so I know where everything is. But we'll go like that in the storage system. Just need 4 logs. And then in the crafting table, we are going to make a smoker. And from there, I can easily cook the raw beef. And I can also easily get way more of it from this cow. Fantastic. We've got 30 pieces. That's really, really good. Kind of means that the mushroom stew is now obsolete. So, see you later. And since I have just got so much leather from those cows, I'm going to take a stack of spruce logs. Where are the crafting tables down here? Can I just put one in the wall? What do you think? I reckon that's a good idea. I can just put the extra plank in there. Oh, no, I'll tell you what, I should put the extra plank in this wall over here. There we go. It's slightly improved. Now, in here, I'm going to turn every single one of these into sticks and then item frames. We've got plenty of them. Can you place item frames like that? I feel like you can't, but time will tell. I'll come back and see if they've all popped up. And on another note, the final thing I've got to do is use vote crates to get the final mission. So we might as well do that. We need to do 4 of them, which we've done. And we've got... Oh, we got a cosmetic kit. We tell you what, we got some nice things in there. Another sheep spawner. Yeah, I don't really care about that. And for a cosmetic crate... Well, we got a bat disguise. Isn't that amazing? Oh, hello, Crazy Fox. You're going to see me for about 1 second. Well, the item frames have stayed, so I'm going to guess that it's okay. I'm going to put each item in an actual item frame so we can see what we're doing. I think that'll work 10 times better, won't it? And we can actually... Oh, okay, not like that. But yeah, we can actually place them all the way along to the very end. I'm quite impressed that I managed to actually have some sort of auto sorter. When I realized that it wasn't going to properly work the vanilla way, I was like, oh, this is going to be a nightmare, isn't it? I'm not going to be able to do it. And yeah, so I'm glad I kind of, you know, kept at it and came up with some clever workaround. I feel like the item frames will look better if they're here, so then the torches aren't in the way. You know what? I'm going to do that. It's just kind of annoying me now. Perfect. It's really starting to look like an actual storage system in a proper chest room, isn't it? I'm going to have a quick look and see if there's any handy little tier 2 missions to do. Oh, well, farming. We do need to get a sugarcane thing going. And we can do a mining thing as well. I'm going to do a little bit of mining. Why not? Because it's just useful. I kind of want to make it so that my auto sorter can sort out all of the things you get from mining as well. But that's going to take time, isn't it, to get the sorter to that level. We need a lot of redstone. And most importantly, I'm going to need to move this big thing of water, aren't I? Yeah, that's just got to go. It was great at the time when I had it, but it has to be moved. I do still need to build that aquarium, which I've always said I was going to build. I was meant to do it in the 24-hour challenge. It would look amazing. Like, I've got homes for pretty much everything else, haven't I? As you can see, all these animals, all of them. Even got a villager home through there. So an aquarium would be very, very nice indeed, wouldn't it? And I reckon with all this stuff, rather than storing it for now, I should just be selling it. I mean, a little 11,000 there. It's a nice boost, isn't it? And I'll keep going with that. That ought to be enough. Let's jump up here, grab that nether quartz. And as you can see, we've easily done the mining mission. Very, very nice indeed. There's plenty of other things. I mean, all these sheep, I've got 166 here. Hang on a minute, I can do half of this already as well. Well, little sheep, you don't even look like getting harmed. It's just a number above your head going down, isn't it? Not like these guys. You'd really feel it, wouldn't you, fellas? Anyway, don't get distracted, SP. Just continue cookie clickering at these sheep. And with that done, I now need to go into the shop and buy... Let's buy, I guess, 5 of these as well. No, 10 in total. 250 grand. That is fine by me. And they can all be placed up there, spawning in the pigs. Also, if you haven't watched the full 24 hours video I did on one block, this is the inside of my house, where my parrots and cats happily live together. And then round the side, I've got homes for wolves. Yeah, dog 3. For some reason, he managed to get his own house. Benson, you've got your own house. Oh, you want a pork chop? There you go. And then all these other dogs were just like, well, we're not building you all your own kennels. You could just all live under this little hut. 123 pigs. Well, little fellas, Now, there's not going to be that many of you. And I'm hoping in the time that I'm taking these out, more will spawn, allow me to get the full 100. Yeah, loads more did. Okay, we might be able to get the full 150 and check off another mission, which would be fantastic. We're just reeling them off like there's no tomorrow. Yep, there we go. Job done. I'll just get rid of the rest of them for good measure. I think my pork chop... Oh, what reward did we get? A chicken spawner. Nice. I think, yeah, my steak will be done. Should we cook some pork chops as well? Kind of feel like it'd be better if there was coal in here instead of spruce planks as the fuel. And the chicken spawner can go on the very... Can they go on the very top? There we go. There he is. He's up there. So we've kind of got them all farmyard animals spawning around here. Now, I haven't actually set it up so that planks are automatically sorted. Just kind of putting them in with that. Thought that would be nice and easy. Quickly. My oak trees have grown, which is good because it means I'll be able to finish that bit of wall down there that needs it. So let's go and mine up these. I don't know if there's much here, just some saplings now, which those could probably move as well. You would have thought, wouldn't you, to the storage system? I could probably put them in with everything else. So that can go in there. Fantastic. And yeah, I'd love to extend this more, but we've got a fish farm to get rid of. These planks can just go into here. Perfect. I'll sell the rest of the raw pork chops. And all in all, I think that is a job well done. Just going past all of my animals, as you can see, we've got loads and loads of different ones, including allays, pandas, sniffers, and frogs. Lovely frogs. So yeah, I think it's a great job done. We could definitely mine this up a little bit more if we wanted to. As you can see, all sorts of things can now spawn. And some of them I can put in the auto sorter, but a lot of them still haven't quite got their home just yet, have they? Although for the ones that I have done, it's kind of handy. For the rest, I've just got to manually go like this and place them one by one. So thanks so much for watching. I'll make it so that my island is public so you can actually come and say hello. There we go. Now if you use /warpsb or /isvisit_sp737, you can come here and have a little look around. I might be here, I might not. And I'll even leave my house open for you. Then you can come in and see everything inside. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hop on the server, and I'll see you in the next video.